Ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you very much for making time to attend this post-game press conference. Game opposing Petro de Luanda against Stade Malien for third place BAL Season 3. We're now talking to Coach Neto and Captain Moraes. Gentlemen, you know the drill. Let's take one question per journalist, please. One question, because we're gonna time this press conference. It's gonna last 10 minutes exactly. Okay? Okay, let's do this.
François Martinet pour le BL Action. Carlos, je te vois hocher la tête en regardant la feuille de match. C'est évidemment de la déception, j'imagine. Surtout que j'ai entendu Gakou tout à l'heure me dire que vous aviez lâché mentalement. Est-ce que c'est ça pour toi aussi, en tant que capitaine?
Well, Carlos, we just saw you kind of in demise shake your head looking at the stats sheet, and Gakou just said to Francois in the back that it was a mental breakdown, if that's a proper translation, but that it all happened in the mind. What is your assessment as the captain of this team after this game?
This was a very tough game for us, more mentally than anything. Because when we start the season, our main goal was to win the BAL this year, and I personally really thought that this was the year. And I mean, losing at the other day against AS Douanes was very tough for us. Coming back today to play against this team was, even tougher. And to talk about tonight's game, I mean, when you make 24 turnovers, when a team like ours only make 14 assists, it's very tough to do what we do. So, I'm disappointed, but at the same time proud of my teammates because, I mean, we tried the whole season to get better. We tried to be on our best, and we just couldn't get it done.
Malheureusement, une traduction rapide. Malheureusement, quand on a 23 pertes de balles et 14 assists seulement, c'est difficile de compétir. Déjà perdre contre AS Douanes en demi-finale était assez dur pour nous. Jouer aujourd'hui a été compliqué parce que mentalement on n'a pas pu tenir le coup. Mais en même temps, je suis très fier de mes coéquipiers. Cette saison, on a commencé avec l'objectif de gagner la balle. Malheureusement, ça n'a pas été fait, mais on s'est bien battu. Ça fait partie du sport. Let's take another one. Yes, Leonard.
Leonard Song.
Can we raise those microphones, please? Just a little bit, because we can't hear them at all. Thank you.
Leonard Soms, ESPN Africa. Coach Jose, first of all, thank you for a good 3 years that you've been in this tournament. You mentioned that your contract is expiring. Is there still any likelihood that you will be back in the BAL, either with Petro or with another team?
Coach.
So first of all, I want to say it's a tough game because mentality is not. We aren't prepared to play this game. We prepared the team to play the final to win the tournament. When we lost the last game, make a breakdown our mind, and we could play and recover our game, our style to play the basket. It's not Petro style that we play here in Kigali. So, first of all, I want to say thank you for my club to have confidence with me. Had confidence for 3 seasons. 3 times we could come here in Kigali to play the semifinals. Won a semifinal, and we was in third. And now, and the second time we play the final, and now the 4th place. We doesn't want to play this tournament, this game. So I want to say thank you for Petro, specifically my players. I proud of my players and club Petro de Luanda, who confident in my job. I don't know what's happened now. It's a very difficult question to answer, but I think that we work for stay something good things in Petro de Luanda and this amazing competition. I want to say thank you, Ball, to allow I can come here, play this tournament. It's amazing. Of course, each year improve a little bit more. So I want to say thank you for everybody. I'm, of course, not too much happy because the result, but how we played almost the 3 games here in Kigali. But I'm okay. I think I could give the team some good things. Maybe before we come here, everybody talk about how Petro can play. So now, of course, sport it means no every time we can win. So I want to say thank you for everybody.
Thank you, Coach. Let's take a question from the back.
Boa noite, Alfredo Junior, Voice of America. I will answer in Portuguese because we...
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Coach Neto, o que terá acontecido com esta Petro nesta competição, nestes playoffs? Porque, apesar de terem ganho o primeiro jogo, todos os outros estiveram muito aquém das expectativas e que indicavam que era para o Petro vencer este campeonato. O que terá acontecido, sobretudo nestes últimos 2 jogos, não conseguiram recuperar do impacto da derrota com o AS Douanes, e este é o seu último jogo na BAL, no Petro. O que tem a dizer a todo o auditório que fala português?
Eu acredito que num campeonato como esse, quando a gente joga um jogo único, ou é você ganhar ou ir para casa. O para casa que eu digo é sem o título, aquilo que a gente esperava. Nós construímos uma grande jornada, né? Nós fizemos uma grande jornada. Nós pudemos jogar a primeira fase de uma forma brilhante. E depois, quando viemos para cá, o primeiro jogo já foi muito difícil também por essa maneira de você lidar com a situação. E depois já não conseguimos vencer, isso dá mentalmente, isso quebrou mentalmente. Todos nós. Então, acho que muito por conta disso. E o esporte é assim, em jogos únicos é muito difícil você conseguir manter essa consistência. Nós tentamos durante a primeira fase, fizemos muito bem, mas não foi suficiente para agora. Eu não sei como vai ser o futuro, eu não sei nem se vai ser meu último jogo no Petro, eu não sei. Meu contrato termina e aí nós temos aí que conversar e vamos falar. Agora isso não tem muita importância, agora eu quero só saber que eu deixei o melhor possível para a equipa. Acho que nós apresentamos um basquete que vocês gostaram de ver, com exceção talvez desses 2 últimos jogos. E agora é fazer esse trabalho. Estou muito satisfeito com o Petro, com a diretoria. Honraram todos os compromissos, inclusive até mais. Agora o futuro, vamos conversar. A BAL é um torneio que me encanta. Gosto muito de jogar BAL. Espero que não seja a última vez.
Yeah, let's take the last one here.
Okay.
Mr. Can we just translate that just in case?
Coach said a lot of things.
He said a lot of things. Can you just summarize? Come on, Carlos. Okay, it was the same question before, and just in Portuguese. Thank you.
Mr. Zaneto trouxe 2 reforços, Diabaté, já foi melhor base de África, e um poste, Ator Majok, e o Petro consegue assim a pior classificação numa edição da BAL, o 4º lugar. O que dizer desses 2 jogadores do Petro Luanda?
Não, primeiro que esse jogo não é jogo de jogadores. Isso não é um jogo individual. Isso é um jogo coletivo. Não foi o Majok e o Solo que perderam o jogo? Não foi isso? Isso é um jogo coletivo. Cada um tem a sua responsabilidade na equipa. E talvez eu trocaria essa pior colocação, né, por uma colocação não atingida com o objetivo que nós tínhamos. Porque dizer que o que nós fizemos foi ruim... Não sei, vocês devem ter visto aí o Giannis, né, a resposta que ele deu quando perguntou se era fracasso, se ganhar e se perder era um fracasso. Eu acho que tudo que nós construímos não pode se considerar um fracasso. Se você avaliar o resultado, pode ser uma coisa não esperada, mas o trabalho, acredito que não. Então, acho que basicamente isso. Eu acho que esse é um jogo de equipa. E aí nós temos que estar firmes como equipa. Não são 2 jogadores, 1, 2, 3 jogadores. Isso é um jogo de equipa, inclusive o treinador.
We should get like a general translation there. That sounded kind of intense.
Well,
Carlos.
you wanted me to...
Yeah, just like the question and the answer, so we have an idea what was going on.
You said that why, like this year we got Solo and Majok on our roster, and he thinks that we had the worst classification. And coach said it's not the worst classification if you think about it. This is not a two-man game. It's a team game. Like even everybody has to perform and everybody helped during the season. If you look at the season that we did in Angola, this is me saying, just adding to what coach said. If you look at the season that we did in Angola, we won everything. And back then, nobody was saying that Solo was doing that or Majok was doing X, even though Majok didn't play. But this is a team sport. It's not two-man sport. And they were both great for us.
So just a detail. It's in three season, Angola, and here, Bo. This is our 3 season, 110 games.
7 losses.
Sorry, I can't think it's worst. Sorry.
Thank you.
So it's a team.
Thank you, coach. Hopefully see you next year. We will press conference over. Press conference over. You can have them just in the side because we have waited for the other team outside. Okay.
So thank you everybody. Eh?
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, coach. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Gentlemen of the press, ladies of the press, one more time, you're appreciated for giving us your time and staying in here for this post-game press conference. Game for the third place of the Season 3 BAL NBA Africa Basketball Africa League. We're talking to Coach Kabakante, coach of the wonderful Stade Malien, and we're talking to Kevin Amayo, brother. It's good to have you guys here in the press conference room. Let's take some questions. You know the drill. Introduce yourselves. Name, press organ. One question each, gentlemen. Let's go.
I'm Eddie Awaiseng from the New Times. Coach, it's your first time BAL. What do you make of it, like being the first time to get the third place? Is it a good start? Like, how do you assess that?
Coach, c'est votre première participation à la balle et vous sortez à la 3e place. C'est une place honorable. Juste un petit bilan et une espèce d'appréciation de votre classement et de le parcours de l'équipe aussi.
Bon, bonsoir tout le monde. Je remercie le bon Dieu de nous avoir permis de gagner ce soir. Évidemment, je suis fier de ces classements. Et dans la mesure où, comme vous l'avez dit, l'équipe est à sa première participation. Mais moi, c'est ma deuxième. J'étais là avec l'équipe de l'AS Police à la première saison. J'étais assistant coach. Maintenant, je suis avec le Stade malien. C'est la première participation du Stade malien à cette compétition. Avec un bilan de 16 matchs, 5 défaites et 11 victoires. On ne peut que s'en réjouir parce que l'équipe a grandi de conférence à conférence. On a eu du mal après la conférence du Sahara, avec le mois de Karim. Il fallait reconstituer encore. Donc on savait que ça allait être difficile ici. Mais Dieu merci, on a été 3e d'Afrique. Donc c'est la meilleure place du Stade malien dans la Coupe d'Afrique des clubs champions depuis 1989, où cette équipe a joué, où le Stade malien a été 2e à Abidjan. Donc après ça, on a été 6e, 7e, maintenant on est 3e d'Afrique. Je dis Dieu merci. Voilà.
Well, it's technically not his first BAL because he was here in the first season, assistant coach of AS Police. But obviously, it is the first BAL of the team, Stade Malien, and their best ranking since 87 and 89 when they were 7th and 8th in the Basketball African Championships. So they've just grown, you know, like from the Sahara Conference, being in the space where there was the Ramadan, the fasting period. This team has gotten better. They've challenged the best teams, and they're now the 3rd best team of Africa, just behind the 2 teams playing the finals tomorrow. So definitely satisfied, definitely overwhelmed, and proud to be head coach of this team at his first participation at the BAL, but not his first participation because he's been here before as assistant coach of AS Police. Let's take another question, Leonard. Okay.
Thank you. Congratulations, coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, we see in the 3rd quarter.
Can you please introduce yourself and the organ you work for, please?
Sorry. I'm Atfa from BNB, from local radio here in Rwanda. So I was asking, while the 3rd quarter was starting, you started very bad. Like, it wasn't going very well. But what's pushed you? Even the 3rd quarter finished while you are not leading the game. In the 4th quarter is like that, but what's pushed you in order to be on the 3rd place?
Le 3e quart-temps a été démarré un peu difficilement pour vous, coach. Elle voudrait savoir qu'est-ce qui vous a poussé, quel était le facteur qui vous a donné un extra push, si on peut dire, pour aborder ce match et sortir et émerger victorieux.
Oui, on s'attendait à ça et à la sortie des vestiaires, comme quand on a mené au score au premier, deuxième quart-temps, l'adversaire est revenu en défense des zones. On a pris des temps pour expliquer un peu, rappeler par rapport au schéma contre la zone. Maintenant, ça nous a amené jusqu'à la mi-temps où l'adversaire a mené de 2 points. Maintenant, il fallait insister sur l'attaque contre la zone dans les vestiaires en les faisant croire que si, en tant qu'on ne joue pas pour scorer contre cette zone, ils vont insister. Et plus ils vont insister, il va y avoir des doutes et des craintes et ça va être difficile. Donc, si on parvenait à égaliser, c'est ça on te dit, si on parvenait à égaliser, c'est sûr qu'on va gagner. Donc, c'est ça qui a été fait vers la fin du 3e quart-temps. Sinon, au début du 3e, on a subi, ils nous ont mené même des 8 points, mais on a pris des temps morts pour faire des réglages encore. Et quand on est revenu au score, ils étaient obligés de revenir à homme à homme. Donc c'est ça qui était notre souhait. Et donc cette défense de homme à homme nous a beaucoup souri parce que ça nous a permis de jouer nos stratégies offensives et qui nous a amené la victoire.
Well, it all came down to defensive strategy, and what they decided to do was, first of all, try to get even scores, and then from then just change the defense plays from zone to individuals. And obviously, after just calling timeouts during the 4th quarter, so they could make some adjustments with the players, But the main objective was, please, can we have that door closed, gentlemen, please? And obviously, you know, it all came down to defense and just getting even with the Petro team, and then from there making the timeouts to make the necessary adjustments.
Leonard Soames, ESPN Africa. Coach, I've heard from both Stade Malien players and Petro players post-match that you guys won this game because you wanted it more. You would have also had to motivate your team for this game after a really, really tough loss. How did you do it?
Il y a beaucoup de joueurs de Stade Malien et de Petro qui disent que vous avez gagné parce que vous avez voulu plus gagner. Enfin, la volonté était plus de votre côté. Après une défaite difficile contre Al Ahly l'autre jour, qu'est-ce qui vous a motivé? Comment avez-vous réussi à motiver votre équipe, coach?
Bon, la seule motivation était qu'on a tenu comme discours d'anniversaire un seul mot d'ordre: on ne va pas perdre des fois. Puisque depuis le début de cette compétition, si on n'a jamais perdu deux fois de suite. On perd un match, le lendemain on gagne. Donc c'est ça, on s'est dit, on a perdu les demi-finales. C'était très très difficile. Même la séance d'entraînement d'hier, on l'a effectuée avec la moitié de l'effectif. On a tenu à leur parler. Et maintenant, c'est aujourd'hui, dans les versions, on s'est dit, on ne va pas perdre deux fois. Si vous voulez rentrer à Bamako la tête haute, il faut gagner ces matchs. Il n'y a pas de discours. C'est le même adversaire que Al Ahly. C'est une grosse équipe, l'une des meilleures équipes d'Afrique. Vous voulez gagner, rentrer à Bamako la tête haute, on ne va pas perdre deux fois. C'est ça, on s'était dit. Et voilà, on a cru même à la mi-temps, c'est ça, on a dit, les gars, on ne va pas perdre deux fois. Donc, vraiment, ils disent oui, on ne va pas perdre deux fois. Donc, ils ont accepté de souffrir en défense. C'est au quatrième quart-temps qu'on a pu chercher un 5 majeur costaud qui accepte de défendre, prendre des rebonds et voilà, partir en contre-attaque. C'est ça qui a été la clé du match. On a assuré les rebonds défensifs surtout. Voilà.
Well, very interesting answer. Coach said what he told his players, we're not going to lose twice. And ever since this competition started, they haven't lost back-to-back games. And he told his players, you know, even just because yesterday it didn't practice, they had practice with half of the team. And it's just him and the staff saying, you know, you want to go back to Bamako with your head up, head on your shoulders, straight in your boots. You're not going to lose twice. And this team, Petro, is a similar team to the team you almost beat, you know, 2 days ago. So are you going to go back home with 2 losses in a row, or are you going to come over here and take this one? And that's what they did generally. Let's take a question from Lucy.
Oui, bonsoir Lucie. Lucie Mouillot pour RFI. Vous disiez en début de conférence que c'était le premier podium depuis 1999 de cette équipe-là.
89,
pardon. Alors, qu'est-ce qui, selon vous, a fait inverser la tendance pour de nouveau revenir avec des résultats d'une telle envergure? Merci.
Oui, bon, tout est venu par la volonté des dirigeants qui sont là, qui gèrent les baskets du Stade Malien. Comme je l'ai toujours dit, la force de cette équipe, c'est l'organisation autour de cette équipe qui ont cru au projet des balles et qui m'ont rapproché pour venir les aider. Et, bon, on s'est donné la main et voilà, au début, moi, j'étais pas trop confiant parce que c'était immense. L'objectif, c'était gros. Mais avec le président qui est là, qui gère les baskets du Stade Malien, il a cru à son projet et l'obligation était pour moi de l'accompagner parce que tous les joueurs qui sont là dans cette équipe m'ont réclamé et il est parti vers moi pour venir faire un projet et c'est de participer à la balle. Donc aujourd'hui, je leur rends un vibrant hommage. Même après le match, je leur dis que la victoire c'est pour lui. Donc l'organisation autour de cette équipe, c'est la force principale de cette équipe du Stade Malien. Parce qu'au Mali, le basket est moins aimé par rapport à d'autres disciplines. Mais les gens injectent de l'argent il n'y a pas de retour. Donc, c'est pas facile. C'est pas facile. Mais on a eu quelqu'un qui a injecté de l'argent. Il n'y avait pas de retour. Et bon, il fallait par plaisir, parce qu'il disait qu'il veut faire plaisir aux jeunes joueurs qui jouent au stade. Donc, on l'a accompagné dans ça. Et Dieu merci, voilà. Et en réalité, il a dit, venez, on va jouer balle. Je ne croyais pas. Je ne croyais pas. Mais Dieu merci, on est là aujourd'hui. Dieu merci.
Well, just to summarize the question and answer, Lucy's question was, what's the spinning factor? What's the X factor that made you, you know, change that status quo from 89 when the last podium state was? And he was just, you know, talking about the management of the team and saying how people don't invest in basketball in Mali because it's not the most popular sport. Obviously, you have football and other sports, but you know, the people around the team, those in the administration, the ADM, and the board, who invested in this team and came and got him and had him believe, and he's just very thankful for the administration and the board globally. Let's have some questions for Amayo, please, because we've been asking. We have 5 questions for coach. We haven't had no question for the players, and I keep saying like, yo, players are not here just for decoration, guys. Let's ask some questions to the players. Thank you. We have a microphone in the back. Yeah.
Nelson from Pulse, Nigeria. My question goes to you, Kelvin. I want to know, like, what are your plans? I mean, 3rd place is impressive. Looking forward to next year, what are the things, thinking all through the season, what are the things that needs to change so that you guys can go a step higher, get to the finals, and maybe win next year?
It's going to be a big offseason.
Yo, Kev, can you speak into the mic, brother?
It's gonna
you can actually bring it down, just like this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dope. Nice.
It's going to be a big offseason. I just got to talk to my agent and see how everything plans out for next season. And then we'll figure out the logistics side after that.
Okay. That was a short answer. Kev, that was probably a short answer. Let's have Queen, and we'll have a last one from a gentleman in the back, please.
All right, Queen. Right for JV Sport Nigeria. I hope it's not going to be short anyway. Okay. Playing in Africa, playing the BAL for the very first time, what do you make of the BAL as a first-timer in the BAL and your lessons from the BAL?
I want to say this league is big time. Last year when I played in Iran, I took a trip to Nigeria my first time, and I was just thinking like I never played in Africa. And then my agent coming in and telling me I had the opportunity to come and play this year in the BAL. And it's definitely, I got to compete with one of the best to the best. And I'm happy we showed we can compete with them. If anybody asks me to come back next season to come and compete again, yeah, I'm definitely down. This league is going to definitely be big down the road, and it's definitely big right now.
Okay, let's take one last one.
Yacouba
C'est ouvert, Yacouba, c'est ouvert, vas-y.
Merci beaucoup. Yacouba Ouedraogo pour la voix de l'Amérique, coach en Bambara, s'il vous plaît.
Pas de problème.
Merci beaucoup. Alors, lorsque vous revisitez votre parcours depuis la Road to BL, depuis Niamey, jusqu'ici, avec la 3e place, qu'est-ce que vous retenez?
Mais là, tu as barkada. Maintenant, ce que je retiens, il y a beaucoup de choses. Mais quand Abidjan fait, je retiens d'abord que chaque étape a été une clé pour Niger Keraka, Abidjan Daile, Abidjan Keraka, Dakar Daile, Dakar Fana Dira Amaka Yan Daile. Mais en Sélé, il y a depuis Bamako, il y a fo Temsinouye, Kafo, il y a aussi Folo et Kassenima, il y a une Kasséa. Donc, amena en tambolo digi, amena mouye Jonjoy, Ambani, aye Jonjoy, Angadala Kafo ala di Fanabe. Ne ndali mbala kula c'est vrai amé fenga yini mais mun latigelen du kafa ambe odi soro bi anyo di soro no e place sabana donc bibi na je sais que Mali be ngorotalen do nani parce que Mali be kan compétition ici depuis amener depuis Abidjan Dakar kana se yama donc ala tanu ko kuma yɛrɛ tɛ foyi k'a fɔ quoi an bɛ ala tanu an b'a barikada alhamdulillah
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. Coach, congratulations. Félicitations, Coach.
Merci.
Kevin, we hope to see you in the BAL next year, brother.
Definitely, inshallah.
Take care. You guys have fun. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen of the press.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.